Good morning, pirates. I've got a new build video for you today. It's on the Sloop of War, but we're utilizing some electric properties. Again, the Sloop of War, the Blighter DPS ship, has a Plaguebringer. When attacking an enemy ship under the poison status effect, it increases the poison status effect damage by 6% and duration by 20% for each consecutive hit, up to 30% damage and 100% duration. Each weapon hit has a chance to cause an explosion of 300 meters on a poison target, which deals 1,000 toxic damage to enemies. Increases toxic weapon damage by 20% and poison charge rate by 150%. It has Spite. When attacking an enemy ship under the poison status effect, the enemy ship deals 50 toxic damage per second to nearby targets within 300 meters for 10 seconds. It decreases damage received from targets affected by the poison status effect by 30%. And the loadout, this time around, is the Divine Wind. Encased in storm dark scales, this bombard summons a lightning strike seconds after a shot lands, electrifying nearby foes. Does 4,193 damage. Has aftershock. Summons a lightning strike after 2 seconds at the location of shot lands, dealing 2,000 electric damage. Has explosive 2 and electric 1. Rolled on Noxious. Amplified explosive and siege. And on the port, it's 3997. Noxious, soul mending, and siege. And on the starboard, 3983. Noxious, soul mending, and siege. Now this 3983 doesn't seem like much until you stack that 2000 on top. So really, it's 5983 if you really think about it. And then in the back, we have another one, 4135. Noxious, amplified explosive, and siege. So I'll only have soul mending on the starboard and the port, and that's for when you're doing plundering and you're getting hit by those bombardiers. Using the Eye of Heaven for your auxiliary, this weapon roars with wild thunder, shooting lightning arcs from targeted foes to strike other nearby enemies. Does 23,149 damage. Rolled on Noxious, amplified explosive, and siege. The armor is going to be the Nocturne Heart, which you've seen me use before. This one has Stout, maintenance, so increase whole health by 5,300, and then restores 175 whole health per second, and then restores 180 whole health per second. Increases weapon damage by 15% while your whole health is above 75%. Furniture, what makes it all work? The Siphon Furnace. If the target is poisoned, increase damage of toxic weapons by 10%, increase projectile speed of toxic weapons by 12%, increase maximum range of toxic weapons by 10%. If you don't have this, that's fine. This isn't the flooding build, so you don't have to worry about projectile speed. You could use the bilge fire barrels, wherever they are, right here. This will give you another 10% secondary damage on your broadsides and 5% regular damage on your broadsides. So that's a really good alternative. If you don't have that one and you have the Altair, you could use this one. And if you don't have any of those, you could go with munitions mixer or megaphone. And then you got the Bombard Ministry, increases bombard damage by 10%, increases damage to structures by 8%, increases repair amount from repair weapons by 5%. The charge stores, so triggering Storm Struck on a target increases your next attack damage by 50%, increases charge rate of a blaze by 10% on targets with Storm Struck. It also increases weapon damage of electric weapons by 5%. The ammo priming bench increases damage to structures by 20% for siege weapons and repair amount of repair weapons by 18% when more than 160 meters away from the target. Siege weapons deal 4% increased weapon damage. Repair weapons repair 7% more whole health. Increased projectile speed of siege weapons and repair weapons by 10%, except for sea fire and auxiliary weapons. Copper fashioning station to maximize off that electric damage. Increased secondary damage of electric weapons by 12%. Increased maximum range of electric weapons by 8%. And last but not least, the Bombard Works one. Increased secondary damage from Bombard by 19%. That's the ship. Let's show you some damage.
Take woven all down till the sea runs red. The cannons will thunder, the sails will tear, but no other foothold soar so rare. And the shipwright's ledger never grows short, so we'll keep on plundering for. The sea turns green when the blighter sails, a ghost of flame, it never fails. Her hull breeze rock, her wake is sin. No crew returns once she drags them in. A toxic arsenal, siphon furnace burns below. Feeds the poison, makes it glow. Every spark, a breath of doom, smoke and venom fill the gloom. Who back tuning, rack in place, sets the pinch of death's embrace. Every torpedo tuned to kill, singing chaos, cold and still. Blighter on the water, foul and proud, plague and thunder, scream aloud. From her tubes the serpents fly, flood the hull and watch them die. Oh, oh, instruments of decay, tuning station hums her song. Steady hands where death belongs, perfect aim and perfect speed. No mercy for the ones who bleed. Plague bringers ward keeps hearts alive, while cursed winds help death arrive. Ward of sickness, shield of pain, turns each wound to strength again. The grinders roar, torpedo grinders, sparks and spins. Sharpen death where storm begins. Flooding shells and toxic streams fuel the nightmares born from dreams. Blighter on the water, foul and proud, plague and thunder, scream aloud. From her tubes the serpents fly, flood the hull and watch them die.
All right, guys, that should show off the capabilities of the build. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you got any comments, you can leave them below. If you want to see future Skull and Bones videos, and there will be plenty, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.